Let's begin with some news from the space of travel and transportation. Global air transport is on course now to return to profit after two pandemic-battered years. But the war in Ukraine and cost of living crisis, they lurk as threats. Industry body ITA has said renewed profitability appears within reach in 2023. International Air Transport Association ITA said predicting a rebound in passenger levels to 83% of pre-pandemic level of traffic this year. Industry losses are expected to drop to $9.7 billion in 2022. It's a huge improvement from $137.7 billion in 2020 and $42.1 billion in 2021. In an upgraded industry outlook at its annual general meeting in Doha, they said this.
If you look at the figures where we have said that losses now are likely to be in the order of 9.7 billion versus the 12 billion that we had originally predicted, that's in the face of a massive increase in the price of oil. And as you know, fuel represents the single biggest cost that an airline faces. So despite having that huge increase in the oil price, we have still been able to reduce the forecast loss prediction for this year. And I think that reflects not just the very strong demand we're seeing at the moment, but the expected demand development as we go through the year.
And the airline industry was sent reeling by pandemic, with passenger numbers plunging 60% in 2020 and remaining 50% down in 21. Airlines lost nearly $200 billion over 2 years. So while some firms in sector went bankrupt, others, often those backed by states, have emerged with profits intact. ITA said there were positive signs in the latest figures, with North American carriers expected to return $8.8 billion profit this year. Now, more than 1,200 aircraft are expected to be delivered this year, while cargo volumes should reach a record 68.4 million tons despite economic challenges. Turnover should reach 93% of 2019 level this year, or $782 billion. It's a rebound of 54.5% on 21, as revenues from passenger flights more than double to $498 billion. Cargo, which is a rare bright spot for air transport in depths of pandemic, will retreat slightly with revenues of $191 billion, still double level of 2019. However, clouds of certain problems remain and hover over this recovery. Airlines are desperate to put coronavirus pandemic behind them. They are facing a potential summer of chaos with shortages and strikes that could threaten their recovery. WION now available in your country. Download the app and get all the news on the move.